on to your points. Seize theirs.
Hey guys, welcome to my Mesmer PvP video. I'm rolling a Sylvari Mesmer here with staff, and for the other weapon set I got a pistol and scepter. So this was a pretty cool match, I think. I'm not like the best PvP player out there. I'm still kind of learning, but I thought this was a cool thing to share.
Captured the mansion.
So start out kind of just capping some points, and I realized that there was some trebuchet fire. Totally didn't see that that was from our team, actually, one of our players doing the trebuchet. So I thought it was one of theirs, so I started heading over to their trebuchet here to kind of try to take it out, or take out the person who was on it. Which was, admittedly, it was a bad idea, because as a mesmer, probably shouldn't be doing that, because with this build I'm mostly doing condition damage, mostly confusion type damage. So you don't apply conditions obviously to inanimate objects. So it took me a while to kind of take it down, and I don't think I even ended up taking it down. But it did turn out kind of as an interesting thing. I ended up kind of trolling the other team. Some of the guys saw that I was attacking the trebuchet, and they came up here, and our team was able to hold the points while I was distracting these guys. So I believe here you can see how little damage I'm doing, because mostly I'm all about the condition damage. And so here comes a guardian ready to take me out. I think he saw me attacking their trebuchet, so I'm just gonna try to stay out of his way a little bit, make sure he doesn't lock onto me. I gave him a little stun there, so he's going to stay close. He takes out my illusions. I make two more, but he's already locked onto me, knowing that I'm the actual player. So, and then his other friend here shows up, and I don't want to be messing with both of them, so I'll pop my elite, which is the invisibility, and I'm trying to run away here while they're focusing on my illusions, but illusions don't have very high health, so they eventually kill them. And unfortunately, this is right next to the place where you spawn for the blue team. So this other guy saw me, threw down a little Chaos Storm there to slow him down. I ran around this corner, and I'm going to be trying to fight him off a little bit. So you can see my team already has got 2 points at this point, or is holding 2 points, and I have 2 of the other players here just to kind of distracting them. And there's only one of me, so that means their team is down first. So I'm kind of trying to focus the elementalists here because they're a little more squishy, while avoiding the, I think it's a guardian or a warrior. Kind of trying to make sure I keep my illusions up. I got my illusionary duelist there. He's laying down some good base damage while I'm trying to stack confusion. Just generally damage this elemental. So he starts to take pretty big damage, so he's running away. So I follow him, send my illusions in to destroy him, which shows who the real target is for this guardian here, and he basically takes me out. So, but you can see our team right now is holding 3 points, and my buddy here comes in so that he can distract them further. So our team is well ahead at this point. This is not very great for individual score, but it is pretty good for the team, I think, distracting the other players while the team is kind of holding points. So as you can see, I'm basically only have 10 points at that time. So here I see Clock Tower's under attack. I'm gonna head out with these 3 guys. They decide they're gonna go for one of the other points, or take another route here. Which is good, because the windmill was under attack at that time. I believe that's where they're heading. So here I make a little bit of a mistake. I jumped down too quickly, and I wasn't able to place the ground target fast enough. I think I could have done better if I placed that faster while I was still in the window. I know a lot of people advocate kind of the fast casting thing where you don't use the circle, so it's only 1 click, but for me, I always kind of like to aim. It just hasn't worked, it's always worked out better for me when I can aim and just kind of adapt to the situation of where to place my circle. So I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping this guy off me at the moment. He's really focused on the illusions. He's not sure which one is the real me. So I've been doing pretty okay. Even though he's a guardian, he's got pretty nice survivability because he's health basically to full. I get my duelist out, try to lay down some damage, stun him so he doesn't come back into the circle for a while. And then I put down some confusion so you can see he's kind of hurting himself every time he's using a skill. He's got 11 stacks of confusion already on. And I dodge out of the way here and use my heal. So I do have 3 illusions up, and another guy from the red team runs in here, so that's a good help. And the guardian's almost down, so he's gonna start running away. I thought I downed him here, but it turns out he was still standing, just with very low health. So I jumped down to finish him, but he wasn't there yet. Here I fall for the classic Guardian's block on the finishing move.
Clock tower captured.
But I don't think I have any stability skills with this build to be able to counter that. So here you can see we're holding all 3 points. I think that's thanks in part to that distraction we were doing earlier. And I'm not sure what the other team is doing. A lot of them are off. From what I'm noticing, they're off just fighting in between the points, just trying to get player kills, which is not a great thing for score, if you ask me. Decide to head over here. I think this guy actually gets mad that he gets 2v1, but I see that. Hey, the point's contested, and there's one of my guys already there, so I want to help him out. So I stun the ranger here and pull out my duelist, because that's my sort of main source of base damage, and I start laying down some confusion as a backup, so every time he's using a skill, he's just killing himself. Making sure I have all my illusions out. It's really confusing, I find, for some people. Especially that skill when you, or that trait, when you dodge, it creates an illusion at that same spot. That's pretty epic, so confuses people pretty nicely. So you can see there he's kind of like, hey, whatever, you know, 2v1, but you should be able to hold the 2v1 for a while, if you ask me. At least while the reinforcements arrive. Especially as a, well, actually he was a ranger, so maybe not, but still. But you can see we're well ahead here, and you can see on the left there, that was a good example. They were just fighting right next to their spawn point instead of going for points. And our team did a pretty good job of, you know, keeping maybe some people over there to be distracting them. And we're just going to hold this point here. But I got a little bit impatient, got a little bit bored with that. Standing around, didn't look like anybody was coming, so I head down to this guy. And we're pretty much close to winning, so we're pretty good here. Get out my duelist once again for some pretty good base damage and lay down the confusion. He goes invis or dodges out of the way, I think teleports, so I'm not able to lay down all 5 stacks, but still it's doing pretty good.
Your team is victorious.
And there you go, there's our victory. I think it was a pretty good strategy, trying to kind of distract the other players so they wouldn't even be having points. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, it helps out the channel, and if you want me to do more videos, just go ahead and let me know. I think that it's a little more interesting with commentary, at least for me anyways, and let me know if you guys like commentary or no commentary. But yeah, thanks for watching.